adjust some things when I started. Like I was feeling foolish. I wasn't feeling foolish, but I was feeling like I don't know about this. I'm not too good at it, and I'm going to be looking funny. But the truth is, you might as well look funny. Like whenever you. Hello everybody, we're back again on Elastic Fields. I hope you all are doing well, you're staying safe. And yes, we're just going to drop right into this video. Today we're just going to talk about quarantine stereotypes, and mainly this idea of a title was brought from this video by, what's their name again? By Dude Perfect. It's a big YouTube channel as well, and they did like some funny comedy quarantine stereotype clips and everything like that, just about what different people do in quarantine and what is expected or just what's going on. So I just thought, why don't I just talk about stereotypes that actually occur in terms of the work you do, or if you're doing something, if you're not doing something, or just so let's just drop right into it, and I'll get into the first thing. So the first one is that the first stereotype sometimes is that you have to find something to do in quarantine. I know at the beginning of it, people were always like, well, you should take this time out to do something productive. You should take this time out to find something you're doing, or start something, or focus more on whatever you were doing before. But the truth is, yes, that's all great. And honestly, and people were also bashing that. Were like, there were people that were saying, well, just this is a hard period for everyone, so just relax, and if you can't do anything, that's fine. Honestly, I really understand both sides, and it's so true. You don't have to pressure yourself to do anything, because I feel that in this period of rest, it's also a really good time to be well rested, and also be creative and be productive at the same time. So there was this quote I actually saw like 2 days ago, and I'm just going to say it, and it was really cool. And it says, embarrassment is the cost of entry. If you aren't willing to look like a foolish beginner, you'll never become a graceful master. So this just relates to, honestly, it's a good time to really start something, or, focus more on whatever you were already doing before, and, get productive in that way. And the reason why I said this is because sometimes you just have to think about the future. You just have to think about, if I do start now, how would it be in a year time? Or if I do start now, how would I be in a few months time? And the truth is, when you start now, you'll be better off in a year. In a year time, you'll be different from what you had started now. And you do not need to be afraid to be a foolish beginner. So I don't know, whatever is on your mind, whatever you're trying to do, or whatever you've done before and you're not putting much effort into anymore. The truth is, if you make little progress every day, it's going to be really beneficial. And by the end of the day, you would have had, you have something to show for it. Even if it's 2 weeks from now, even if it's 1 month, think about a year. A year goes by fast these days. So if you just start something now and you're not scared to be a foolish beginner, trust me, by whatever goal you set for yourself, you're going to see differences, and you're going to be very happy with yourself. You're going to be very proud of yourself, and that is even going to motivate you to do more, and to get it down, to do more, and to be more motivated to continue pursuing whatever you are pursuing. So I hope that was clear. Something else that is a stereotype is that this is a hard period for everyone. The truth is, it's a hard period for the world in general, but I just wanted to mention that it's not necessarily a hard period for every single person. There are some people that, not even some people, think about yourself. I'm pretty sure there's been a time where you've kind of thought, well, I'm actually kind of happy with this period where I get to either stay home from work, or I get to take classes online, or whatever it is. So the truth is, yes, it is hard for the whole world, but it's not hard for everyone. And you need to think that because it's not exactly hard for everyone, some people are using this period to really get ahead in certain things, and that's okay. Anyone can get ahead. You can get ahead at a late time. Everybody can do their own thing at a later time. But the truth is, a lot of people are using this period to get ahead. Is it by investing in things? Is it by learning about stocks? Is it learning about finances, the financial side of things, investing in businesses, saving money, transferring their money from their normal bank checking account to a savings account where they can get interest and get more money, things like that. So maybe I'll talk about I'm not too vast in things like that, but yeah, I do have some knowledge about it. Maybe I can talk about that in another video. But there were previous videos where I also talked about creativity, and that's one thing I also wanted to mention. The truth is that you are able to get really creative in this period. Why? Because this is a state of rest. So for the people that always say the people that always say that, you know, this is a period whereby, you know, you don't really have to do anything. It's okay if you aren't getting anything done. It's true as well, because sometimes when you're just in a state of rest and you're not thinking about anything, that's when you start to have ideas and things start to come to your mind about certain things. So yes, I just hope that that helped, and that was just some few points I wanted to mention. Yes, so this was meant to be a very quick video, just saying some few points, and I hope that that helped. And yeah, I'm just going to say this quote again. It's from, I think it's Mindset Academy, and it says, embarrassment is the cost of entry. If you aren't willing to look like a foolish beginner, you never become a graceful master. And that's really the truth. Even using myself as an example, like there are just some things when I started, like I was feeling foolish, I wasn't feeling foolish, but I was feeling like I don't know about this, I'm not too good at it, and I'm going to be looking funny. But the truth is, you might as well look funny. Like whenever you then do learn what you're trying to learn, and then you get better at it, then people will start asking you, oh, how did you do this, how did you do that, tell me. But the truth is, you just have to do what you have to do, and you have to face your fears, you have to face whatever it is. If you're not comfortable talking in front of people, if you're not comfortable launching something new, you can ask for help, you can seek help. And I'm also going to try to attach some videos above so you can see some of my previous videos where I talked about some of those things. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. There's going to be a part 2 where I talk a little bit about books, and if not, you're not necessarily a person that likes reading, I have some tips for you that can help you in that. So stay tuned, and I hope you all enjoyed this, and please comment what you think about this, and what are your stereotypes about quarantine or whatever people are facing, and what do you think you could do better, what do you think you could step back on, what do you think you could improve on, things like that. So comment, and don't forget to share, and don't forget to be here again and like and subscribe. God bless you all, and I appreciate you. Bye.